So last night I had a dream, um, and I was coming out of a fast. I had a dream that I was driving a white car, and I had an Asian lady, her baby, and her elderly mother with me. As we were driving a white car. I was driving the white car, and we were just going for a joyride, just to take our mind off things. And I hit a point where I saw a man looking at, past the buildings, concerned at something. And I said, "Oh, it looks like," and then there was like a few people running. So I said, "It looks like something's going on over there. I better just go another way." So I turned to the right, and I saw more people running. And I said, "Wow, could it be a tsunami?" That's what I said. And I said, "But here? Really? It must be a little one then." But the people were running, and when I looked back, I said, "Oh my gosh!" And it looked kind of biggish and stuff. So that's when all the people started laying vertical. I mean horizontal. They started laying horizontal, and I said, and then the Chinese lady in my car started laying horizontal in my car. And I said, well, maybe that's a custom from their country because they're used to tsunamis. So maybe that's what people are supposed to do, when tsunamis come. I don't know, but I kept driving, and the water splashed, the windshield of the car, and I got scared. I thought I was gonna escape the tsunami, by pressing on the gas all the way, and then it was a considerable amount of splash on the car. And I started calling Jesus, and I said, Lord, and I said, Jesus, save me, help me, help me. And as it so happens, I escaped. Praise the Lord. And the water somehow got a hold of itself, and I guess it wasn't allowed to touch my car because I escaped. All right. And I drove to a building where I had the keys to an apartment on the eighth floor. On the eighth floor, um, I noticed that the floor was wet, and it was like a high rise. And I noticed the floor was wet. And just think, each floor is about what, 10 feet? So that's 80 feet up in the air, and the floor was wet. And there was just something odd about it, because there was even water inside a purse inside that apartment. So I looked outside of the window. I went ahead and I looked outside of the window, and I was able to see that the water was already in the parking lot of the building, and it was a city. I was in a high rise, and the water was already in the parking lot of the building, and it looked deep. It looked blue, just like you would look at the ocean. So, it's not like I was looking at a puddle or, ankle high water. I'm talking about blue, deep water. And it was, in the parking lot. And as I looked out the window, I was hoping, and I was wondering if the water would come up that high, the eighth floor, about 80 feet up in the air. I wondered that. So when I woke up, I looked it up, and they say the tsunamis can go, at at least, some have been known to go 98 feet high. So I asked the Lord if He wanted me to, share this dream, what He wanted me to do, and He said to tell the people that water is coming.